Hey, it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is going to be Tasty Tuesday, and today we're going to be making a Mississippi pot roast. I found this recipe on Pinterest and I just did a search for a keto pot roast, and so this is going to be without using the pre-made store-bought like seasoning packets that a lot of the recipes call for, and that's the reason why it's considered keto friendly as opposed to the other versions that have a lot of hidden carbs inside those little like seasoning packets. So we're going to be using a lot of like these type of spices. The reason why I wanted to make this recipe is because I actually saw Walmart was having a rollback sale on their chuck roast, and so I decided to find a recipe to use it for. So I picked up this is like 3 1/4 pound chuck roast. You're also going to need chive, parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, dill. This better than bouillon, it's like a kind of like a paste or a sauce sort of. I have a whole jar of whole peperoncinis, however you say them. And then of course salt and pepper. 1 stick of butter, or half a cup, I believe is what this is. Yeah, it's half a cup. So 2 optional ingredients that I'm gonna be using is, I'm gonna be using these radishes. So traditional pot roast does have potatoes in it. Mississippi pot roast does not. But I have these radishes and I've heard that they're a good substitute for potatoes in keto recipes, and so I wanted to try it. And depending on how much liquid there is in the crock pot, I've also got a thing of chicken broth because I want to make sure that the radishes get cooked all the way, so we got to make sure we have enough liquid. Okay, the first step is going to be to put your chuck roast into the crock pot, of course, and go ahead and turn it on high. Okay, next you're going to add these peppers, however they're pronounced. Pepperoncini. I'm also going to go ahead and add the radishes. And the brine from the peppers. 1 tablespoon of chive. 1 tablespoon of dill, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon parsley, and then it's half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Now the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of this better than bouillon, but I read the comments, and the comments say that it comes out really salty, and they think it's because of this. So I'm just gonna use 1 tablespoon, and then you're just supposed to place 1 stick of butter right on top. I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid, maybe a cup. And that's it. Once you have everything in the crock pot, go ahead and place the lid on it. Turn it on high if you haven't already, and you're gonna cook it for about 8 hours. This part is hard for me because I normally like to mix up my seasonings and stuff, but in all the recipes I looked at, they basically just dumped it on top of the pot roast, turned on the crock pot, and then came back to it 8 hours later. I am going to keep a little bit of an eye on it because I want to make sure that there's enough liquid, like I said, for the radishes. But other than that, I'm going to let it do its thing for 8 hours, and we'll come back whenever Jonathan gets home and we'll plate it up and try it out. Okay, so here it is. Jonathan's not home yet, but I really want to try it. It smells good. So we've got the pot roast. This is the radish. And I got 1 of the peppers. And then some of the au jus. And I'm gonna try it. Okay, so the pepperoncini thingies, pepperoncini. I feel like I should probably learn the names of things before I try to say them, but meh. They're spicier than I thought they were gonna be. I didn't realize that those were spicy peppers, but the dish is not overwhelmingly spicy. The pot roast is really good. It's a little chewy, but I mean, it's beef, sometimes that happens. Now, the most important thing is the radish. Like, wow. That is totally a good replacement for potatoes for someone doing keto. The consistency in the roast, like the whole meal together, is just really, really good. And the seasonings are really good. I can really taste the dill, and yeah. I mean, honestly, it's probably one of my favorite meals I've made so far, especially in the crock pot being keto. I can't wait till Jonathan gets home so he can try it and tell me what he thinks. Take a little bit of everything. Jonathan's home, he's gonna try it now.
Still undecided about the radish. But everything else tastes good.
What do you mean? You can't even taste the radish? Tastes like the au jus.
I know, but it's got a weird texture.
Take a bite of just the radish by itself.
That's what I'm doing. It's like it tries to be a cross between a potato and a carrot. It's weird.
That's good though. Do you like it?
I don't know yet.
Look at that. It's delicious.
Everything else good. Like I said, I'm undecided about these things.
The juice
is good.
Is so flavorful. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this Tasty Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this new recipe. If you have a recipe you'd like for me to try, leave a comment down below. It doesn't have to be like a dinner. It can be a dessert, a side, or whatever. Just let me know. Tomorrow's vlog is gonna be talking about my carb up that I did over the weekend. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button and the notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.